Dear Gemini, stop scrolling right now, because what happens in the sky on July 4th and 5th is not something you want to miss. A rare cosmic gateway is opening directly above your sign, and it's about to shake loose everything that has felt stuck, delayed, or unclear in your life. This is not just another ordinary horoscope reading. This is a 2-day window where the universe is realigning your entire destiny, and the choices you make right now could echo for months to come. If you have been feeling like something big is coming, but you couldn't quite name it, this video is your answer. We are going to break down exactly what this gateway means for your love life, your career, your money, your health, and your spiritual path. But before we dive in, take 1 second to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below telling us what area of your life do you feel is about to change the most. Type Gemini and let us know. Now let's open this gateway together. Number 1. What exactly is this cosmic gateway? Let's talk about what makes July 4th and 5th so different from any other day this year. Astrologers are calling this window a cosmic gateway because of a rare alignment of planetary energies that directly activates your ruling planet, Mercury, along with a powerful surge of solar energy from the Sun, currently traveling through the sign just before yours. This combination creates what feels like a doorway opening between your old reality and a new one. Think of it like standing at a threshold. On one side is the life you've been living, filled with routines, decisions half made, and situations left hanging in the balance. On the other side is a completely different chapter, one shaped by clarity, momentum, and opportunities you haven't even considered yet. For Gemini specifically, this matters because your entire sign is ruled by communication, curiosity, and connection. When a gateway like this opens, it doesn't just affect your mood for a couple of days, it recalibrates the way you think, speak, and make decisions moving forward. Many Gemini natives will notice a strange sense of urgency during these 2 days, as if some invisible clock is ticking and telling them to act instead of overthink. That feeling is not random. It's the gateway energy pushing you to stop hesitating and start choosing. This is also a period where old patterns tend to surface one final time before they dissolve. You may find yourself thinking about a decision you've been avoiding, a relationship you've been unsure about, or a goal you quietly gave up on. The gateway brings these things back into view not to torture you, but to give you one last clear chance to close that chapter properly and walk through the door with nothing holding you back. Pay close attention to any signs, coincidences, or sudden realizations that show up during these 2 days, because they are not accidents. They are the universe handing you a map, and it's up to you to read it. Number 2. Love and relationships enter a new chapter. If there is one area where this gateway hits hardest for Gemini, it's love. Over July 4th and 5th, the emotional undercurrents in your relationships are going to surface in ways that are almost impossible to ignore. For Gemini who are single, this is a window where a meaningful connection could enter your life through the most unexpected channel, possibly through a conversation that starts casually and turns into something you didn't see coming. The gateway favors spontaneous meetings, so don't be surprised if a chance encounter during these 2 days ends up meaning far more than it seemed to at first. For Gemini already in a relationship, this period is asking you to have the conversation you've been putting off. Communication has always been your superpower, but lately, you may have been holding back certain truths to keep the peace. The cosmic gateway is not interested in peace built on silence. It wants honesty, even if that honesty feels uncomfortable at first. Couples who use this window to speak openly about their needs, fears, or future plans will find that the relationship becomes noticeably stronger by the second half of July. On the other hand, avoiding these conversations could cause tension to build up in ways that are harder to unwind later. There's also a theme of reconnection running through this gateway. Someone from your past, whether an old flame, a friend you drifted from, or a person you never fully closed things with, may resurface during these 2 days. This is your chance to decide, with full clarity this time, whether that connection deserves a place in your future or whether it's finally time to let it go for good. Trust your gut reaction in the first few moments of reconnecting, because that instinctive feeling will tell you everything you need to know. Family relationships are highlighted too. A parent, sibling, or close relative may bring up something emotionally significant, and how you respond will set the tone for your family dynamics for the rest of the summer. Approach these moments with patience rather than reaction, because words spoken during a gateway period carry extra weight and are remembered longer than usual. Number 3, career, money, and the path to abundance. Career-wise, this gateway is lighting a fire under Gemini's ambitions. For weeks, maybe even months, you might have felt like your professional life was stuck in neutral, going through the motions without any real forward movement. July 4th and 5th change that. The energy flowing through this gateway is direct, active, and focused on results, which means this is an excellent window to pitch an idea, apply for a new position, or finally have that conversation with a boss or client that you've been rehearsing in your head for weeks. Gemini's natural gift for communication becomes especially powerful during this period. If your work involves writing, speaking, negotiating, teaching, or any form of persuasion, you're going to find that your words land differently right now. People are more receptive, more open, and more likely to say yes to your proposals. This is the time to send that email, make that call, or schedule that meeting you've been putting off. Waiting until later during this window could mean missing a moment where the timing was uniquely in your favor. On the financial side, the gateway brings a mix of opportunity and necessary caution. There is real potential for an unexpected source of income, whether that's a bonus, a side opportunity, a gift, or a return on something you invested time or money into previously. However, this is also a period where impulsive spending could sneak up on you, especially since the excitement of the gateway energy can make you feel more adventurous than usual. Before making any large purchases or financial commitments during these 2 days, take a breath and sleep on the decision if possible. If it still feels right the next morning, move forward with confidence. If doubt creeps in, that's valuable information too. Long-term career shifts are also on the table. Some Gemini natives will feel a strong pull toward a completely different path, perhaps a new industry, a business idea, or a return to something they studied or loved years ago. Don't dismiss this pull as a passing whim. Gateway periods often plant seeds for changes that fully bloom months later. So write down any career ideas that come to you during this time, even if they seem unrealistic right now. Number 4, health, energy, and your inner world. While love and career tend to get the most attention, The health and energy shifts happening during this gateway deserve just as much focus because your body is going to be sending you important signals over these 2 days. Many Gemini natives will notice a burst of mental energy that feels almost restless, like your mind is racing ahead of your body. This is a great time to channel that energy into something productive, whether that's starting a new project, reorganizing your space, or finally beginning that habit you've been meaning to build. Sitting still and doing nothing with this energy will likely leave you feeling more anxious than relaxed. So movement and action are your best tools right now. At the same time, this gateway is a reminder to pay attention to your nervous system. Gemini tends to live in the mind, constantly processing, analyzing, and thinking several steps ahead. During a high-energy period like this, that mental activity can spike even further, leading to trouble sleeping, difficulty focusing, or a scattered feeling throughout the day. Simple grounding practices, like spending time outdoors, breathing exercises, or even just stepping away from screens for an hour, will help you stay centered instead of overwhelmed. Emotionally, old feelings that you thought you had already processed might resurface unexpectedly. This is not a sign that you failed to heal. It's a sign that the gateway is offering you a deeper layer of release. If a wave of sadness, nostalgia, or even unexplained irritation shows up during these 2 days, don't push it away. Sit with it for a few minutes and ask yourself what it's trying to show you. More often than not, you'll find that the feeling passes much faster. This is also a powerful window for intuition. Many Gemini natives will experience unusually vivid dreams, strong gut feelings, or a sense of déjà vu during this gateway. Pay attention to these moments because they often carry guidance that your logical mind might overlook. Keep a notebook nearby to jot down anything that feels significant, even if it doesn't make sense right away. Looking back on these notes later in the month may reveal patterns you couldn't see in the moment. Number 5. How to make the most of this gateway. Now that we've covered what's happening in love, career, health, and your inner world, let's talk about how you can actively work with this energy instead of just letting it happen to you. The first step is intention setting. On the morning of July 4th, take 5 minutes to write down exactly what you want this gateway to bring into your life. Be specific. Instead of writing, "I want things to get better," write, "I want clarity on my relationship," or "I want a new opportunity in my career." The more specific your intention, the more clearly the universe can respond. Second, pay close attention to synchronicities during these 2 days. Repeated numbers, unexpected messages from someone you were just thinking about, or a piece of advice that seems to answer a question you hadn't even asked out loud. These are all signs that the gateway is active and communicating with you. Don't dismiss them as coincidence. Write them down and reflect on what they might be pointing you toward. Third, this is a powerful time for release rituals. Since gateways often bring old patterns to the surface, one final time, consider writing down anything you're ready to let go of, whether it's a fear, a grudge, a habit, or a belief that's been holding you back, and then safely burning or discarding that paper. This simple act signals to your subconscious mind that you are ready to walk through the door into your next chapter. Finally, stay open to spontaneity. The gateway energy responds best to Gemini natives who are willing to say yes to unplanned opportunities, whether that's a last-minute invitation, a random idea that pops into your head, or a conversation that takes an unexpected turn. Resist the urge to overplan every detail of these 2 days. Some of the most important moments will come from moments you didn't see coming, and your job is simply to stay open and ready to receive them. And there you have it, Gemini. July 4th and 5th are shaping up to be 2 of the most important days of your year, a true cosmic gateway that touches every corner of your life, from love and career to health and your deepest intuition. The door is open, but walking through it is entirely up to you. Trust the signs, stay open to the unexpected, and don't let fear talk you out of the opportunities heading your way. Remember, the universe rewards those who are paying attention, so keep your eyes and heart open over these 2 days. If this video resonated with you, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next, because the energy shifting after this gateway is going to bring even more revelations for your sign. Drop a comment below and let us know which part of this reading hit closest to home. We read every single one and love hearing your stories. Share this video with a fellow Gemini who needs to hear this message today. Your destiny is being rewritten right now, and this is only the beginning. Stay tuned, stay open, and we'll see you in the next video.